Hi everybody, you have found what to play next. Bring everything that is awesome in gaming, like this. You have to run a DOS box. Raise your hand if you're excited. Right here. Who wants to play World of Warcraft? Where did it all begin? Before Azeroth, before you people knew, we had the big guns. Gaming entertainment. We were Blizzard. Wow, how do I do this? Oh, I have to have, look at that, I get a little panel. For some reason my recording area is insufficient. So we're gonna have a little side panel here, where all your thoughts can go. Right here, this one. We're gonna do a single player, okay. We'll be the bad guys. Let's do that.
Black Cat assigned you to an outpost in the swamps of sorrow. Your task is simple enough that even the war chief feels that you are capable of it. Construct at least 6 farms so that we may keep our troops well fed and ready to do battle. Only a fool would leave his treasures unguarded, so you must also build a barracks for the defense of these farms.
Alright. This was the coolest. This was back before strategy was strategy. They had this, they had Siege, which is also available on archive.org. This you can get on GOG. They went back and restored a lot of games, and this was one of the big winners as far as we're concerned. Alright, what is this guy? He's on guard duty, so can I point him at the map? I can't. I have to actually do this. Just have you go way out there. It'll be like that. What are you, a peasant? Do something, peasant. Chop some wood. Chop some wood. Who are you? You're a grunt. You can go here and search for resources. You don't have to click, you can also let them drag you along. A lot in the way of grunts in the orc camp. So you can do this. Whoops. If you want a more structured... Alright, so we're using 4. We can produce 1 peasant. Eventually we're going to need the wood to make buildings, so... Have them walk a perimeter. That's fun. Walk to here. And you can walk to here. And you can walk to here. So we'll just have them walk a perimeter. This guy's getting us some wood. So let's see if we can make another peasant. Not that. Not that! I have, there we go. Somebody I'm not using. Harvest lumber fiber. So I probably need some sort of monetary resource. We're establishing bases. So you came through this gate into a land that was settled by humans. If you play the orcs, you can play the bad guy. That was point 1. Score 1 for them. Get this road down here before we get going. Produce a peon, so I need to build more farms. I don't know why I can't do that yet. It might be a resource issue. I like to chillax and see if something is a resource issue. Leave it. So like in general, I can just churn out people, but they have certain stops on it. Nothing as hilarious as dumping your city into the pools, but it is there. Alright, what are you doing? Let's go on a journey. I'm gonna put you way out there. You need to fall back towards camp. Do this circuitously. Out here. Get rid of the black areas on the map. For some reason I find that really entertaining. You can right click across, you can use the arrow to cover your wood. So this produces axe. I have all of it used. I'm just basically sitting here and hoarding. You can't harvest metal, which is a fun fact. Interesting problem. But you do have lumber and you have... Alright, so it's not the amount of road. It's definitely gold that's stopping me. We're just gonna mow through this. Link in the description below if you do want to buy it from GOG if you remember the game, or if you just like really good strategy. They pretty much owned it. Blizzard came close to writing the book on strategy games. I think it was companies like Minecraft that gave it a run for its money. Alright, when are you gonna produce the ability to... Oh, you know what? I bet you it's build. Silly me. You can build a farm. It's not a resource problem. Obviously, we're gonna hoard gold. It does take longer to collect lumber, so this is the sort of thing that you pick up. A, I'm gonna get attacked. The whole point is to burn down the enemy base. Obviously, we're gonna do this. But B, things have an order of operations, and lumber is the hardest to produce steadily. So I always send my peasant out to do that first. They say my lord, they say everything you would want out of a peasant, so we try to keep them appeased. I don't have a way to produce more soldiers, so we're gonna do that next. Gosh darn it, still no. We're gonna do a barracks. Not enough lumber, got it. So, repair, return goods. Oh, he's walking around with lumber. How about that? I really, really want to hit menu for that. You can tell that what the menu did in my previous games. I'm not thinking I go right to it. 500 wood? Oh, I can do this now. Okay. I did waste a little bit of time there. I actually should let him. If you're a perfectionist, like, you really get into where the levels are hard on this, you will hit a point where you'll get frustrated and just micromanage your employees. Because I'm gonna have him go on a journey. We're gonna see him go by the other base. I feel like it's fair. And not want them to miss, you know, like if they have one extra left, one to get the wood and so on. It's just that difficult to win some levels. You really have to be heavy in resource management to play this sort of game. So like I said, link in the description below. Also down there is Gamer Grind. Gamer Coffee shipped to your logo. Put your logo in there for like $50. Support the Pirate Queen. KOFY, buy this chicken coffee with $1, make me smile. Support us on Patreon. What's this guy doing? Should be gathering wood. Should be happening. I can repair. Fudge! Just hit this button. I do not want to hit that screen for some reason. So they got an archer in here to take him out. I'm gonna fight you. He's gonna clip me a couple times. It's just gonna be an interesting problem. Miss it! But once I close, it's pretty much toast. Should probably start producing another one of these guys just in case. Complete my peasants first. Yeah. Too bad I can't loot. That is something that they kind of missed in strategy. They kick all the way around to RPG, and I don't know why. It's a very frustrating aspect of strategy gaming that all of these grunts do the weirdest things, and then they won't have a function. And it kind of got more, like, they listened to, the nice thing about Blizzard is they listened to gamers' feedback. It was kind of how they made it in the industry, is they felt like people were important. So a lot of gaming companies were out there high-stepping it and doing, oh wow, I got marked here, doing what they felt like doing, you know? What they felt was best, and just being corporate, and Blizzard was in there apologizing for patch day and kind of making it happen. Whoa! So there might be an enemy base up here. I'm seeing a lot of their stuff down there. Should probably produce more troops. Should probably do that. Sir, you cannot just move to the next piece of lumber. You cannot just harvest the next tree over. Kinda hard to believe. But who am I? Uh-oh. I brought you a friend. This guy should probably get back to the base. I die in every video, so don't be alarmed by this. This is a pattern of behavior. Am I producing another grunt? Not even. So you run into a lot lot of this where you're trying to produce resources that you don't already have on hand. Obviously, I'm going to cut very soon. I try to keep these 10-15 minutes. So, you can bring them back in. Hitting them in twos is big. Sort of where you don't take damage. So you start to be able to track the damage you're building, especially with your peasants and block. You tend to fight to the death because you don't want to have to rebuild until you actually get the rhythm down. That makes you, it lets you master it. It's a little bit like a workout. Really good strategy work that way. So, if you love you guys, if you love the yours along the ride, next video, smash subscribe, hit the bell, and like. Bring you everything that was, everything that will be in gaming. I'm gonna let them bring on everything here. Go on with your day. So eventually they'll, I think if you take out the town, and that's what you take with the loss. You have to start over, get the rhythm back. And you'll have your own thing, and then you'll progress. You'll have to change them. They'll go somewhere. Lights on fire. The animations were really good. We had like the Herky Jerky where it moved along the screen and then it hit this level of animation. Really good strategy. Before that you were using pieces and that sort of just shift over. My poor peasant. I could actually have this guy repairing this while I produce the tree. That's just... Oh, I ran out of gold. That's why they didn't shoot out. I've actually played this completion. Let's try to get you this out.